Guys, so should we expect lower energy out there?
I certainly am not counting on that. I mean, these guys are in tremendous physical condition. They can handle a quick turnaround. That's part of what they get paid to do.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Walker Kessler is out there with Walker. Then there's Erickson. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Moore in at the 3 slot. Count that one.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
The shot's good.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
Launches a 3. The general. Good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Knocks it loose, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And so here is Indiana. It's a 3-point game. Knocked away. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. The General's got 5.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
He doesn't hit that one. Walker with some nice D. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days. But it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Phenom. He's covered by Halliburton. Here's Phenom. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And Walker kicks to Halliburton. No good with the wing jumper.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
To the inside. Pass to the General. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here is Halliburton. Defense is right there. Good.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. At the elbow, it's Che. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket, no matter who was offering the resistance.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Erickson.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Moore inside. Jay's there. Moore passes to Kessler.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Second team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Yep, that one goes in there. Walker's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, he is looking confident Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
First in blocks, first in shooting percentage. And they're also first in free throw shooting. Unmatchable talent and confidence at the line. What a coach's dream.
And Greg, to be top of the league in blocks, they're playing a brand of defense that all but takes away an opponent's inside game. To the paint, here's Halliburton. It's deflected. Here's Phenom. True on the 14-footer. 6 points for him. Pacers trail by 8. Now Halliburton. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Can't stuff the alley-oop home. Here's Che. Moore with the block. In the corner, it's Che. Doubled by Halliburton. Here's the general. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
So the Pacers called timeout, their first of the game. And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
In the corner, it's Kessler. Nailed from three-point land.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Phenom. He's covered by Halliburton. Che outside. Goes up with a stripe. And again, it's Brooklyn converted.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Moore with it. Che's there. Outside for Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Phenom. He's covered by Halliburton. The general passes to Primetime. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Halliburton outside. 58 seconds left in the first. Mathurin, good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Takes it inside, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
For Brooklyn, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against Memphis. There's the steal. Passes to Primetime. Here's the general. There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Avdia with it. All guarded by Che. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. It's intercepted. Knocked loose. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Avdia, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Pacers shooting their first foul. Both good from the line that time.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And so it's Brooklyn, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And so in the game for the Pacers. Avdia out there with Walker. Then there's Wennington. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Reeves in at the center, locking down the middle.
Really impressive make right there. Great concentration from Benedict Mathurin.
So Clark, with his talent and upside, the future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all three levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with the maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Back to Walker. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And the Pacers another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Clutch, defended by Mathurin. The pass to Clutch. Here's Primetime. Shea outside. Shot clock at 5, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Shea's got 7 points. Pacers trail by 8. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout of champion
Game, you have to stay hydrated.
Erickson's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Wennington. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. High post shot. Connects. The jumper drops. He's got 10.
That's the energy and activity they want from Mathurin. He can be a driving force at the offensive end. A lot of game in his package.
Shea outside. Pass to Primetime. Kicks it out to Shea. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Pass to Erickson. Three-pointer. And Indiana, another 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
To the wing right side. Here's Clutch. By Erickson. And that one, good. And it's 6 points for Clutch.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Outside Mathurin. That 3 off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 8. Closing in on.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Pass to Clutch. Over to the wing. Here's the general. Guarded by Erickson. Kicks it out to Shea. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And the Pacers call time here. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Avdia, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And Indiana making a change here. Brooklyn leading by 11. A pass to LaFrance. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for him.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
The Pacers making a switch here. Servetus is checked in. 5 to shoot. Jay. And Shea throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
From deep, Moore. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
They set the screen. Moore with the steal. Pass to Erickson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
Erickson taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Indiana. Walker comes in for Avdia. And the second free throw, good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Moore with the block. Pacers trail by 12. Here's Erickson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Erickson's got 7 points for the quarter.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Kicks to Shea. Shoots from the elbow. Moore with the block. 51 seconds left in the first half of the game. Halliburton passes to Walker and finished off by Walker.
That's the versatility of Halliburton. That's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
Here's Clutch. Buries it from three-point range. Clutch has got 11.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Halliburton with it. 23 points his last outing. Walker in the post. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. He's got 8.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Clutch. Oh!
My goodness.
Second personal foul.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Halliburton outside. And the dunk by Walker.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after the impressive effort here today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
The general is out there with LaFrance. Then it's Shea, and it's clutch, and it's prime time, and at the two-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. He takes it in.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And Walker kicks to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Walker.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Shea passes to Clutch with the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes. On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
The Pacers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Brooklyn leading by 7. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Down low, here's LaFrance, and that one is hammered home.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Prime time grabs the board.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years, they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on the general. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Erickson outside. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Halliburton finds Kessler. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it.
The Pacers will retain possession here. Halliburton outside. Pass to Walker. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Walker's got 15 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Indiana.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Now, here is Halliburton. He's tightly guarded. Left side, Walker. Passes it to Kessler. Tipped away. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Four on the clock. Stolen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
The pass to LaFrance, and he lays it straight in. He's got 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
The Pacers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Pass to prime time. Puts it up from 12. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Pass to Walker. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Thursday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Passes it to Mathurin. Indiana moving the ball around. Moore. And that one's on target from the wing. Moore's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
Clutch the pass to Che. Here's Clutch. Back to Che. 6 to shoot. Puts the fade away right on the money. Che's got 17 now.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Poked loose. Pushing it up. Floats it up for Che. Rejected by Walker. And it's Moore penetrating. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist here tonight. 43 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Clutch, good.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Reeves is checked in, and it's Avdia in for Moore. Here's Reeves. Hasn't made one yet. And here's Avdia. Left side, Mathurin. Just 4 to shoot. Wennington passes to Walker. No good with the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so it's Brooklyn with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close.
Play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Pacers, we've got Erickson. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Avdia. And there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Reeves in at the 5 roaming the paint. They get a hand on it. Shea outside to the left side wing. Here's LaFrentz, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And Indiana shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Outside, Mathurin goes up from the top of the key, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
In the pick and roll, Benedict Mathurin poses a bunch of problems. Doing a good job that time reading and reacting to the defense.
Taken away. Here's Reeves. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, it's turning defense to offense. We talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Pacers trail by 21. Halliburton finds Mathurin. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. That one drops for him. Reeves has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Clutch, guarded by Erickson, and the call will be against Erickson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Brooklyn with the ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
They shoot again.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Clutch, guarded by Erickson. Here's Phenom. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now, here's Avdia. There's the screen. Driving in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Brooklyn leading by 17. Here's Clutch. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Erickson outside. Takes a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Erickson. On the pass to Moore. To the middle. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Driving to the basket. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third team foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers. He's perfect from the line this time. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy. And
now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Clutch.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one, right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the French gets it to go.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Now, here's Halliburton. Tight defense on him. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Look, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Got a hand on it.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
For Brooklyn.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And you can break out the brooms, ladies and gentlemen. They found a way to defeat this opponent all 4 games this year, finishing out a clean sweep for their season series against Indiana.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Clutch.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
And it's in there.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Clutch. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Good on the triple.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Halliburton. Right side to Walker. Back to Halliburton. Clock at 6. From deep, Moore drains the three-pointer.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Walker trying to free himself up. Clutch, good. Clutch has got 38 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Halliburton outside. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling